Hey Dandelions, it's me Sandy, aka Sandy Dandy, and today I have a library haul, so yay. We have DVDs, and I have a few books that I got from the little free library and some magazines, so let's start with the books. Okay, so we're going to have to put on the glasses because, yeah. Okay, so this is Robin Carr, Wild Man Creek. Okay, so yeah, I got this in the little free library. It just looks interesting. So yeah, I decided to pick it up. You guys can pause and read if you want to pause to read the description on the back. Okay, then I got this one. This one's a romance novel. It's called Too Much Alike. Pamela Bower. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have to guess the story. Can we guess the story from the cover? What happens? Okay, so it tells on the back. So you guys can pause and read if you want to read the description on the back. Yeah, these were still in there. Somebody donated a ton of romance novels, and yeah, I've got quite a few of them because I want to read some romance novels in between anything that's too like horror books. I need a little palate cleanser in between things. So yeah, this one's called The Hostage Bride. Okay, Janet Daly. Okay, so yeah, and there is the back. Yeah, you guys can guess what the story's about before on the cover before I turn it over. So there is the description on the back if you guys wanted to read that. Then we have this one. This one's called Officer Daddy. Okay, and this one originally came from Walmart. So yeah. Okay, so there is the back, and yeah, small print on the back. But I'm glad I've got my glasses because yeah, I can finally see when I'm reading small print. So this is Debbie Maycomer, 16 Lighthouse Road. Okay, the only thing I know about her is that a lot of her stuff is on Hallmark, and she's made quite a few like Christmas things, and yeah, not into Christmas, so yeah, but I wanted to pick up her books and these two because they look just like interesting stories. And I got another one down here, and check them out. So yeah, so there's the back. This is the other Debbie Maycomer, and this one's called Morning Comes Softly. Okay, so yeah, and as you can see, they're marked out by the library. Yeah, when they retire books, they usually stick them in the little free library or put them up for library sale. So yeah. Okay, and there is the back. Okay, so and this magazine came in the mail because yeah, I always get this one. This is the Catholic TV monthly magazine, and this is the summer issue. So, yay, summer. Okay. Then I got these two huge magazines. Okay, look how thick this is. Okay, this is Real Simple. Okay, it's got a water stain on there, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to be harvesting, like cutting out. If you don't know what magazine harvesting is, it's where you go through a magazine, cut out things you want, and then just get rid of the rest of the magazine. So yeah, it looks like a lot of interesting little things to cut out. And yeah, so I got that. Let me stick this over here, and I got this one. So yeah, look how thick that is. I've never seen a magazine that thick. Cause yeah, usually this was in 2009, so I think the way they make the magazine, this kind of magazine now, Real Simple, I think it's like this thick, and the pages look like they're thick too. Yeah, have you recently picked up a magazine? Yeah, the paper they use in the magazines is thin. Okay, so yeah, Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, I will be harvesting that later. Yeah, that'll be fun while I'm watching movies to set and cut things out. So, yeah, so let's get to the movies that I got. Okay, so here is the little post-it with the date that these are due back. I usually return my movies before they're due, so yeah, this is Blair Witch. Yeah, I have seen Blair Witch before. I don't think I own a copy of Blair Witch. I think I used to own it on VHS, and the VHS wore out. So, yeah, I'll have to go through my collection and see if I do own a copy of this. I didn't think I did. I remember watching it a long time ago, so, yeah. I think this is a newer version of Blair Witch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think this is a newer version, so, yeah, I have not seen this version before, so, yay! Something new to watch. Like I've told you guys before, it's rare when I find a horror movie that I have never seen before, because, yeah, I have seen quite a few horror movies, so, yeah. So this one is called Black Swan, and it is a psychological thriller. I've heard about this movie, but this is the first time I got around to checking it out, so, yeah. So, yeah. And I've been watching a lot of horror movies. I watched this Halloween. No, this is Halloween Kills. I watched Halloween 2019 yesterday. I have the copy, my own copy of that, so I watched that yesterday. And yeah, I'm just trying to get into the Halloween season. Yeah, I'm trying to get into spooky season early, so yeah, I have my pumpkin shirt on today. That matches my pajama shorts down here, so yeah. Okay, I'm going to take my glasses off. I don't know if I'll need them, but yeah. So this one's called Deliver Us from Evil. And I don't think I've ever seen this one. I've seen something similar to this, I think. So, yeah. So it is one of those possession movies. So, yeah, yeah. If you guys are saying, but Sandy, you said you don't like, you don't like The Exorcist. Okay, yeah, I have my things about The Exorcist. It's just because my estranged half brother that I do not speak to anymore, he forced me to watch that movie when I was like 5. No. I was like 6 when he forced me to watch that. He was like, yeah, it's not that bad. Let's sit down and watch this. And he got in trouble for it too. But, yeah, I still cannot physically sit down and watch The Exorcist because it has traumatized me. Yeah. And, yeah, it's just, yeah, it's not my thing. If for everybody else that's their thing, it's a cool. But I like other possession movies, just not The Exorcist. Okay, so yeah. So there is the back, and yeah, this one just sounded and looked really cool. Okay, we have Paper Town. Okay, and my librarian told me that if she is at the desk, to remind her that this needs to be fixed. The cover needs to be fixed because somebody has damaged the cover to this movie. So, yeah, it is from the author of Fault in Our Stars. I love Fault in Our Stars. If you guys have never seen Fault in Our Stars, yeah, I would totally recommend it. I own a copy of it. I need to find the book someday. But this is called Paper Town. Okay. And as you can see, yeah, my librarian has to repair the cover, so yeah, when I return it. So, yeah, there's the back. Let me get in a little closer so maybe you guys can pause and read that if you want to. Let's see. I'm trying to think of who the author is of the Fault in Our Stars. It'll come to me later, so let me see here. Doesn't tell on the back. No. I cannot remember who the author of The Fault in Our Stars is, but yeah. So it says if you like The Fault, it's from the same author of Fault in Our Stars. So yeah. So I can't remember if I've ever seen this Scream, but I've seen 1 through 3. So yeah, this is Scream 4. Okay. And yeah, I'm trying to get into spooky season. Yeah. Like I told you guys, if I've told you guys in previous videos, I start celebrating August 1st. Yeah, August 1st is when I get into spooky season mode, and it doesn't end for me till November 3rd. So yeah, because Day of the Dead is November 1st and 2nd. So yeah. So there's the back. And I don't think I've seen this one. Like I said, I've seen 1 through 3, so we'll see if I've seen this one before. And I have seen this movie before, and I totally love it. It is one of my all-time favorite movies. It is Up, and I love that little guy. I love the little guy in the movie. He's just so cute, and I love his dog. Okay, so there's the back. Yeah, if you've never seen Up, highly recommend that you watch this because it is so cool. So we'll put that on the bottom here. And this is Veronica Mars. I know it's a TV show, and I have never seen it before. So yeah, there is Veronica Mars. I think she might be a spy. So yeah. So there's the back. And the last one. Okay. Is the Vampire Academy. Okay. And I have never watched this before. I thought there was something I was watching the other night, and I heard them mention the Vampire Academy. So yeah. So there is the. You guys can pause and read that. So yeah. So yeah, I got some cool movies to watch. And yeah, I'm gonna stay in. Yeah, I got a little sun today. I put on sunblock, but yeah, my face is a little red. And yeah, so I'm gonna stay in and watch some movies and just chill. Oh yeah, guys, I wanted to show you guys what the Toxic Waste candy wrappers look like. So this is the Toxic Waste container, and it has all these little candies in it. So yeah. There is what the Toxic Waste candy wrapper looks like. And it is a little round candy. It's just like a warhead. But like I said, this is 10, like I've said before, this is 10 times more, yeah, sour than a warhead. So, yeah. Beware if you don't like, sour things. You probably wouldn't like Toxic Waste. But, yeah. I love this candy, so yeah. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.